Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another aviation video, and this time I'm not flying. I'm going to an air show. From time to time, I actually don't do the flying, and today is one of those days, although I did take a plane to get here. This is going to be a one-of-a-kind of experience, so let's enter the AOA, or Airport Operations Area. All right, everybody, I am at the Vero Beach Air Show in Vero Beach, Florida, and the Blue Angels are going to be here today. Very exciting. Yes, that's right. That's a big draw for this show, and I'm starting off right away on a bus on a holding pad, which is about to take me down a taxiway to the viewing area. This alone is a great opportunity. It's rare to not be in a plane and be on an airport surface, so the event is worth it right away. In my videos, I focus heavily on air traffic control, so it feels strange that we're about to join Taxiway Alpha without clearance from the FAA tower, but the airport is officially closed, so it's okay. I looked back and saw a big X at the beginning of the runway. This indicates that the runway is closed. It better be closed because there are cars parked next to it on the grass. That is not the runway that will be used for the air show today, obviously. I love looking at the airport markings up close as the bus takes me to where the action is. Alright guys, this is an absolutely great start. If you watch my channel, you know that LaGuardia Airport has got a runway 422. My channel is very LaGuardia focused, but I'm here in Vero Beach, Florida. They've also got a runway 422. That's awesome. And to get to the core of the show, well, look where I got to walk. Right on the runway itself. How often does someone get to set foot on a runway reserved for airplanes? I don't know what's more exciting, the opportunity to see the airplanes later or getting to stand on runway 422 here in Vero Beach. I'm loving it so far. Alas, there are planes on the runway, along with some very excited people. Piper's got a really big presence at the airport today because Piper is based right here in Vero Beach. With its Pratt & Whitney engines, this plane can travel 1,000 miles and up to 30,000 feet. But it doesn't do what airplanes like this one can. This is the F-18 Hornet, introduced in 1978. While that plane impresses with speed, this one impresses with size. This is a C-17 Globemaster, and it's really impressive to see it here in person at an airport that primarily serves GA traffic. The C-17 was produced from 1991 to 2015, and a total of 279 were built. This one is run by the U.S. Air Force and is based at McGuire Air Force Base in New Jersey. I've never been there, but I feature it quite often on my channel while flying the Corey Arrival to LaGuardia. So I'm glad they brought this large transport aircraft down here to the show today, and I'm even happier that it's open for viewing inside. This plane can accommodate 350 people. I'm just taking a seat right now on one of the seats on the side. Let me tell you, when you're inside this airplane, you don't even realize that you're in an airplane. You can tell you're in an airplane because you walk in from the outside, but the inside, I just don't know what to describe it as. It's amazing in here. 3 crew members are needed for a flight with cargo. In addition to the pilot and the co-pilot, there's a loadmaster. Everything needs to be balanced really well in this large and open space. The maximum takeoff weight of this large jet is 585,000 pounds. If the plane isn't filled to the brim with cargo, up to 102 paratroopers can jump from the plane. Just imagine what it's like if this aircraft was completely full of people. And despite its size, the plane can fit into airports with a runway of just 3,500 feet. If you ever get an opportunity to visit an aircraft like this at an air show, go for it. Amazing experience. There weren't many places at the air show to take cover from the Florida sun, so I enjoyed the pleasant climate inside. This is a nice place to take a quick break. I will skip the line to visit the flight deck. It looks like it's really long, but just being in here is just so rewarding. There's a lot to see, and the day is just getting started, so let's explore some more. Showtime is approaching, so I'm working my way over to the viewing area. Today, I have a general admission ticket, which cost $50. Despite not being a VIP, the viewing area was actually right at the location where the Blue Angels parked, so this was totally worth the price. The show started with a C-130 from MacDill Air Force Base at 5,500 feet crossing the airfield. From up there, parachuters from the United States Special Operations Command parachute team are about to perform jumps and will land in the airfield right in front of everyone. What a way to start the show. acrobatic displays of this show were just breathtaking and make you wonder sometimes how it's even possible. I often get excited on a 737 when the wing dips, but what we're seeing here is out of this world. This is Bill Culberson flying the MiG-17. This is a fighter aircraft from the Soviet Union and was introduced in 1952. It was used by air forces around the world. It's capable of performing some unique maneuvers up there. It's an old plane, but still exciting today. Throughout the show, I walked around a bit to check out some of the static displays of aircraft, like this CRJ-200. Despite complaints from passengers, I really like flying in this plane. I also got to check out this DC-3 that was built in, get this, 1944. Happy 80th birthday! I then looked up to see the most graceful part of the air show by a Foxjet sailplane. Yes, you heard that correctly. It's a sailplane with jet engines. This was mesmerizing. For a change of pace, it's time for an A-10 Thunderbolt II. This plane came into service 52 years ago and is commonly called the Warthog. It was produced by the now-defunct Fairchild Aircraft. It was designed as an attack aircraft. I almost missed this simulated explosion. right, here's a nice sign for the airline terminal. Breeze Airlines flies out of this airport. My channel is very heavily focused on airline operations, but it's really nice to do something different and attend an air show. I'm loving it. And of course, I'm representing New York City here with my TWA Hotel hat. If you have not been to the TWA Hotel in New York City, that is an awesome place to stay at. But I'm enjoying for now the beautiful weather here in Florida. Before the Blue Angels started, we were treated to one more display of amazing aerial acrobatics. Wow, this is just outrageous. It's now time for the star of today's air show, the Blue Angels. They need no introduction.
what an event that was. If you get the opportunity to attend an air show, go for it. While I primarily focus on commercial aviation operations, this was a great learning experience on how limits can be pushed, something that I'm not used to on those A321s I keep on flying. You don't want to miss out on Boeing and Airbus flights, so make sure you subscribe to this channel for my next flight. See you soon, everybody, and thanks for watching.